Good afternoon, you're watching News on 2. I'm Jessica Lee. Now, there were no elements of sabotage in the accident involving a police van, which resulted in the death of a Frenchman identified as Michael Alain Louvière, suspected to be involved in terrorist-related activities. Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi Harun said the van in which Michael was travelling with several policemen went out of control when its tyre burst at kilometre 428.3 of the North-South Expressway, Bukit Beruntung, Selangor, on Friday. Tan Sri Fuzi said the suspect, who was involved in the spread of the Salafi Jihadi and Daesh ideologies, was being taken in the van by the police for further questioning.
Bukan saja Michael Louvière ni yang daripada Perancis ni, tetapi juga anggota polis kita juga terpelanting keluar. Jadi yang injured ni, seriously injured, masih di hospital. Tapi malangnya kita tak dapat selamatkan bukan kita tak dapat selamatkan, pihak hospital tidak dapat menyelamatkan elemen Daesh yang kita tahan 20 beberapa bulan sebelum itu, beberapa hari sebelum itu di Perlis, di Cuping Perlis. Jadi tomahan kata kita sabotaj apa semua itu tak benar sama sekali, tak berasas sama sekali.
The IGP said this after witnessing the signing ceremony of a Memorandum of Understanding between Bank Muamalat Berhad and Yayasan Pengaman Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur yesterday. On September 24th, the suspect was among 8 men who were detained in an operation in Perlis on suspicion of jeopardizing public order and safety by spreading the Salafi Jihadi and Daesh ideologies. Now, police has not ruled out the possibility of calling past Treasurer Tuan Haji Razman Zakaria in the investigation that the party had allegedly received money from UMNO linked to funds misappropriated from One Malaysia Development Berhad, or 1MDB. Describing the case was requiring attention but not urgent. Deputy Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Nur Rashid said calling the party treasurer up and getting to obtain a copy of the party's account is a normal procedure in an investigation on political party funds.
Siapa yang terlibat kita akan panggil lah. Kalau masuk dalam tabung mana-mana parti ke, of course bendahari kita akan panggil, akaun kita kena dapat, dan siapa yang signatory tu kita kena dapat. Itu proses siasatan biasa.
On the whereabouts of Loh Teck Joe, or Jolo, he noted that police have information on the businessman's whereabouts. However, they need to follow the legal procedure of the country in order to capture him. Tan Sri Nur Rashid said this after a dialogue session with the EXCO members of senior officers, and the rank and file police associations of Pahang Police Contingent in Kuantan yesterday. On another note, Tan Sri Nur Rashid has urged the government to provide personal insurance coverage to police personnel who are open to all kinds of risks in the course of duty. He said policemen have difficulties obtaining personal insurance coverage on their own due to their nature of work and the risks involved.
So, maka kita akan lihat juga perlu ada satu insurans yang melindungi. Ya. Sekiranya mereka berlaku kemalangan, mereka dilindungi, dapat imbuhan tertentu daripada jaminan insurans dan sebagainya.
Tan Sri Nur Rashid further stressed that the police should be treated equally with other services and hoped that insurance coverage could be implemented in the near future. Raising children is not an easy thing, but raising them the Islamic way encompassed all aspects of life. Elaborating further, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail says taking care and raising children the proper way is the main responsibility of the parents.
Love means to care, to educate, to guide, to observe our children's needs until they can be independent and are able to compete in this challenging world.
The Deputy Premier, who is also Women, Family and Community Development Minister, further noted that parents must monitor their children's needs until they are independent and able to compete in this challenging world. Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah said this after opening the 4th International Fika and Muzakara Conference at the Institute Sosial Malaysia in Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur. TV Pendidikan, the educational television channel, which was once aired on terrestrial channels, may return next year, either online or on RTM or Bernama. Education Minister Dr. Mazli Malik said the matter will be discussed with the Minister of Communications and Multimedia, Gobind Singh Deo, before any decision is made. Dr. Mazli said students will be able to access this channel for free to enable them to enjoy its full benefits.
Kita akan cuba melihat untuk mewujudkan kembali TV pendidikan yang boleh diakses tanpa dibayar lah. Sama ada melalui TV perdana ataupun kita cuba melalui portal-portal yang mereka online, sebab online lagi mudah orang nak akses. Tapi yang penting kita ingin pastikan supaya akses kepada TV pendidikan ni semua dapat pergi kepadanya.
Dr. Mazli said this after officiating the National Level School Preservation Award ceremony in Kuala Lumpur. He said the ministry is currently looking into developing an online syllabus which can be accessed using mobile phones. Squatters living at Bukit Punai Jalan Menteri in Kota Kinabalu have been issued with a 1-month notice to evacuate the settlement, which was established without the permission of the Kota Kinabalu City Hall, or DBKK. Now, they have been given 30 days from the issuance of the notice to leave before the authorities begin to demolish and remove structures or buildings within the affected area. Sabah Deputy Chief Minister Dato' Christina Liew, however, said she will hold a discussion with the Mayor of Kota Kinabalu, Dato' Yeo Boon Hai, and the Works Department to provide those affected with more time to enable them to secure a new place before the structures are demolished. She added that a discussion will also be held with the Ministry of Housing and Local Government to provide them with low-cost houses to live in.
Saya harap di Mayor DBKK dan JKR pihak jangan halau dulu sampai kamu dapat itu rumah ya. Kita akan buat ini macam ya. Tapi jangan lupa buat kebersihan tempat ya. Jangan sampai kotor.
Dato' Christina said this after meeting with those living in the squatter area at Bukit Punai. Now, 8.7 million ringgit worth of drugs, ketum leaves and water and a machine to process ecstasy pills and psychotropic drugs will be disposed by the Pulau Pinang Police. Its Deputy Police Chief, Dato' Rosli Chik, said the drugs were from cases that had been settled in court between 2001 and 2017, involving 2,684 investigations in 5 districts of the state.
Heroin dan mono sebanyak 7.35 kg, cannabis 695.71 kg, ketamine 1.67 kg, methamphetamine 130.05 kg, air ketum 257.41 liter. Ini daun ketum 0.00223 kg, RMA5 0.038 kg dan kafein sebanyak 1.39 kg.
Dato' Rosli Chik said this after handing over the drugs, which would be disposed in Negeri Sembilan, to Kualiti Alam Sdn Bhd at the Pulau Pinang Police Contingent in Kepala Batas yesterday. He further noted that as of this year, 8 illegal drug laboratories in the state were busted after police seized various types of prohibited substances worth more than 100 million ringgit. And coming up next, Netflix regains stride with strong subscriber growth. The Sarawak State Government will hold a series of tours to places such as Kuala Lumpur, Singapore and London to encourage more tourists to the state in conjunction with Visit Sarawak Year 2019. Now, currently, most of the tourists to the state were from Indonesia and Brunei. State Exco for Tourism, Arts, Culture, Youth and Sports, Dato' Abdul Karim Rahman Hamza said the aim of the tour is also to bring in at least 5 million tourists to the state before Visit Sarawak Year 2019.
Tapi kalau kita buat promosi dengan cara ini, saya melihat yang nampak mendadak jumlah yang masuknya adalah daripada negeri China, daripada Singapura dan luar daripada Kepulauan Borneo. I would say they will stay much longer. They will stay much longer and probably they can be considered betul-betul turis. Ya, datang betul-betul turis, bukan datang untuk membeli belah.
Dato' Abdul Karim Rahman said this at the unveiling of the Visit Sarawak Year 2019 logo for the Visit Sarawak campaign in Kuala Lumpur. The campaign is expected to be officially launched in December. The multicolored logo, which spells out Sarawak with the tagline, "More to Discover," represents the aspiration of the campaign. Young Malaysians are encouraged to venture into social entrepreneurship, and the Youth and Sports Ministry, KBS, is keen on developing a strategic plan to encourage and assist them through support systems such as financing and training. National Youth and Sports Department Director General Datuk Hatipa Ibrahim said providing adequate assistance would lead to the pursuit of an effective and sustainable solution to social, economic and environmental issues in society. She said the concept of social entrepreneurship is gaining recognition among ASEAN countries as an approach in bridging the socio-economic gap, including the urban poor, unequal access to education and environmental sustainability.
Dalam future planning kita akan memasukkan salah satu daripada program SE ni dalam program keusahawanan kita, yang mana kita akan turun ke peringkat akar umbi jugalah, ya, bukan saja kita buat di peringkat bandar tetapi lebih kepada peringkat daerah-daerah. Sebab kita dapati bahawa terdapat juga belia-belia yang berpotensi untuk menjadi SE dan untuk run social business.
The National Youth and Sports Department Director General said this after officiating the ASEAN Plus 3 Youth Social Business Summit 2018 in Petaling Jaya, Selangor. The Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change will launch the Roadmap Towards Zero Single-Use Plastic 2018 to 2030 in conjunction with the International Green Tech and Eco Products Exhibition and Conference, or IGEM 2018 today. Its Minister Yeo Bee Yin said the roadmap is not only to preserve the environment, but to generate economy for alternative plastic manufacturers as well. Yeo said there are not many countries, especially in Southeast Asia, which use alternative plastic products such as biodegradable plastics. She hopes that Malaysia will be one of the first countries to produce more eco-friendly products which can be produced from rubber and oil palm.
So kalau kita boleh menjadi penggerak utama, bukan sahaja kita boleh menjadi satu negara yang lebih hijau, maka kita boleh tumbuhkan lagi industri hijau. Kita, kalau kita ada industri hijau, maksud apa? Maksud lebih banyak pekerjaan. Kalau pekerja yang buat untuk industri hijau, maksud dia juga adalah pekerjaan yang baik, iaitu gaji yang lebih baik lah.
Yeo said Malaysia has many institutions of higher learning that have developed studies into the production of eco-friendly products which will be commercialized soon. Commenting on the IGEM 2018, Yeo said the event will focus on 4 areas in green technology and the environment, including renewable energy, energy efficiency, solid waste management, and green milling. And that's it from us in our top story. Business leaders pulling out of Saudi summit in protest over alleged slaying of journalists. News on 2 will come on again at 7 this evening with more updates. Now, News on 2 is looking for new editors for our English news desk. Now, for those who are interested, please email your applications and CVs to newson2@gmail.com. Till then, I'm Jessica Lee. Thanks for joining us.